What's up guys, Jam here. Today we'll be covering Chapter 3 of the Aganau If. Chapter 2 of the Aganau If ended with Subaru running out of the loot house after getting information on the witch cult from Ram. Chapter 3 opens with Subaru and Patrasche camping in a forest. Don't worry Patrasche, you've come so far, even at your limit, and you've done so well. It's okay, take the rest of the day off, I'll do the same. Subaru begins petting Patrasche's head. Patrasche, who was already exhausted, fell asleep instantly. After Patrasche had fallen asleep, Subaru opened up his map of Daglita to analyze. Subaru sighs as he reflects on how he had been chasing the witch cult in the dark for the past 20 years. He knew that most witch cult members blend in with society and do whatever the gospel tells them to do. However, Subaru had noticed a pattern over the years. Before they make their move, they make a temporary base and they never use a fixed base. There's a forest nearby that's perfect for catching our breath. As soon as Subaru finished his sentence, his vision started becoming hazy. Subaru realized that he was reaching his limit. If I'm sick tomorrow, Patrasche will be pissed at me. Subaru decides to call it a night and goes to sleep. As Subaru opens his eyes, he realizes that he's in the capital of Lagunica. What? The street is filled with people crowding the street, which was rare at night. Subaru is brought back to reality by a voice calling to him. Subaru, what are you doing? If we don't leave soon, the puppet show will be over. Subaru turned to the direction of the voice. It was a girl in a white dress with purple highlights. Although Subaru could not see her face, it was covered in shadows. A puppet show? Subaru, this way. I saved us special seats with a clear view. The new voice belonged to Rem, who was urging Subaru to follow her. Oh Rem, I'm sorry I made you take up space for me. I don't mind if you give me a compliment. Subaru and Rem smile as they make their way to the puppet show. Come on you two, the show's about to start. The shadow-faced girl urges Subaru and Rem to pick up the pace and to take their seats. Once they sat down, they turned their attention to the main stage, where a man whose face was covered in shadows addresses the crowd. Come, 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 witness the tragedy of death. What you're about to see is the fate of a girl who died for love. As the man is speaking, a puppet that resembles a young girl appears on the stage. The girl's purpose is to save her beloved boy, who has been trapped in a cave. A girl goes into a cave by herself. She fights against the enemy in numbers, even if it costs her her life. Oh, what devotion. This is love, just love. It's the work of love, 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 love. The puppet of the girl begins knocking down all the masked puppets with her magic and her iron ball. Subaru begins nervously laughing as he begins to start sweating. He thinks to himself, what a travesty so far. It's just a child play. Why would I want to see this? As if reading Subaru's mind, the man on the stage breaks the silence. Watch, for love this girl fought with all her might. She fought against her fate. However, love lost its place, wishes were not fulfilled and fluttered into the void. The puppet of the girl is fished up into the air and begins getting twisted. The puppet's head was half turned, its arms and legs were bent in unnatural directions. This girl was truly slothful. Stop it. Subaru begins feeling sick and is confused on why he's here in the first place. Rem checks on Subaru and asks if he's okay. Ah Rem, don't worry about me. This place sucks. We don't need to see this. Let's go. As he turns to face Rem, he notices that she has disappeared. Subaru slowly turns his head to the main stage where he sees Rem, who had taken the place of the puppet. Rem. The man on the stage breaks the silence and seems to be addressing Subaru. Watch it. Burn it into your heart. The very result of your actions. Her death is a result of your actions. You were slothful without doing anything. Therefore, the girl is dead. You're the one who killed her. Stop it. With her arms, with her fingers, with her body. No, stop it. You. Subaru screams at the top of his lungs as he covers his ears. No, stop it. You killed her and caused her death. Betelgeuse. Subaru. Subaru wakes up in a cold sweat. What the hell was that? I'll kill that man. The ghostly figure of Rem had appeared once more in front of Subaru. Rem, are you okay? You've been having a lot of nightmares recently. Don't worry about it. It was my usual dream. But Subaru, let's talk about something to get your mind off of it. Let's see, the story is... Oh my god. Subaru pauses. What is he doing talking to a girl who was just a hallucination created by himself? It's not like he was going to go back to sleep anytime soon, so he decides to play along. Well, I met Beatrice. How is she doing? I wanted to talk to her as well as it's been a while. Nothing about her has changed. As usual, she's still a smartass. Didn't Subaru get angry at that? Subaru begins laughing and tells Rem that he doesn't know what to say. Is there anything else I can do for you? Yeah, I guess. Like what's going on at the mansion? How is the state of the mansion? Well, when I say miserable, I mean miserable. But it wasn't as bad as I expected, that is. What was that? Never mind, it's nothing. I don't know. This is not a fun story at all. Rem is having fun just talking to Subaru this way. Rem. Subaru continues talking to Rem until the sun begins to rise. Rem disappeared around that time and Subaru was able to sleep for a short period of time. And that sums up chapter 3 of the Aganau If. That was pretty sad. It seems like Subaru has completely forgotten Amelia or can't remember her face. Not to mention, he has nightmares constantly about Rem and Betelgeuse. Also, Subaru having conversations with his hallucination with Rem is extremely depressing. Aside from Patrasche, the only person he's close to is the hallucination Rem. Subaru is truly alone in this what if. I look forward to seeing Subaru getting his revenge on Betelgeuse so he can be at peace. Let me know if you guys have any theories, predictions, or overall thoughts on the Aganau If so far in the comment section down below. With that being said, thank you for watching, and I hope you all have a great day.